But Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, the question is, it's not just Mr. Rahul Gandhi. The entire opposition says that you are on a permanent high. You see everything extremely rosy when things are not that rosy. Simply, if you look at the employment numbers, simply if you look at the number of people below the poverty line, another project of your ministry, the smart cities, they very often pick that up and say, "Kahan hai smart city?" And they poke holes and they say the achievement of the Modi Sarkar is to let loose agencies after every single opposition leader. My question to you is, are we looking at a situation where any consensus, any dialogue is also going to be part of our golden civilizational history of the past?
No, not at all, not at all. First of all, you've covered several issues. What is the situation in terms of economic indices? I think the performance of the 9 years and what the international agencies are saying, let's accept those figures for the moment. Insofar as joining a consensus and insofar as being part of the mainstream is concerned, I'd say two things to you. One, it takes two to tango. I mean, the government can reach out to the opposition parties, and the government does make that effort to reach out. I say that with a sense of responsibility because I've been part of that effort to reach out. If the other side, and I don't mean, because many of the opposition parties are very happy in not only being present when the new Temple of Democracy is open, but who somehow couldn't be there, they send us messages. I'm not referring to those people because they take genuine pride in that. But some people choose not to attend, and they want to make a political point out of that. In one case, you could say that since a particular gentleman is disqualified and he could not have attended, he probably didn't want the others to attend. So there's a possibility of that happening. I have a case where one very prominent member of his outfit asked to visit the parliament.
His outfit meaning the Congress party?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Asked to visit the newly opened parliament. I find it odd if you had an invitation to attend, but you chose not to because you want to make a political point and then you want a conducted tour thereafter. We'll take a decision on that separately. I have a feeling, and this is thing, that insofar as the public discourse is concerned, these kinds of actions, boycotting this, not allowing parliament to function, jumping into the well of the house, these all have a diminishing return. This is my view. And I think the history of our previous 9 years and where we are going, you have one side categorically saying that good governance means vikas, figures for, forget about the, what's happening in terms of 74 more new airports. That's important also because the Udan scheme means you've got much broader coverage. Not only that, we've got the 22nd Vande Bharat running. Not only because of that, look at the health sector. What are they talking about? I'll mention three things to you. One is the Ayushman Bharat scheme. Please look at how many beneficiaries you have under that. People who could never go and get proper medical care now get 5 lakhs of rupees per year, and all those cases are empirically verifiable. Then there is a scheme whereby you can buy medicines, generics, at 1/10 the price, Jan Aushadhi Kendras. And then look at the vaccines. I mean, you have a gathering here in India's capital city. I don't see one person wearing a mask. I was in Lucknow the other day, where I had a house full, 750 young social media influencers. So I just asked, aap sabne double dose liye vaccine ki? Some people at the on the first floor were waving no. So I got a little worried. He said, nahi, humne 3 liye. You have a gathering like this, you look at television, you look at events in a large country which calls itself a developing country, which has a 12.5 trillion-dollar economy, you know whom I'm referring to, everybody's wearing a mask. The speakers are wearing masks. If you were interviewing me in that country, you and I would be wearing masks. So, fact is, something has gone right during this period. And that effort of the Prime Minister, one, post-2014, what he has done, then during the pandemic, the management of and the resurrection of the health sector. I think today we can be justifiably proud. These guys, now I'm again choosing my words carefully, whatever little vaccine manufacturing capacity we had in the public sector was dismantled between the years 2004 and 14. We had to start from scratch, and today, I don't know what figures are being quoted on your show, but I think the real figure is 224 crore vaccine doses manufactured and distributed free. What more do you want for the people? Now, for the opposition says this, opposition says that. I know it's your job to occasionally repeat what the opposition says, but I would feel sorry for them for something else. They don't do their homework. And if they want to, if they think something is wrong, then I think solution lies in participating in the democratic discourse, coming to Parliament and putting the government on the mat by making a statement in an event, and I think there's a theater of the absurd there. An organization which recommended the imposition of Sharia law, he calls them secular?
The Muslim League.
I don't know, something IUML or something that, I mean, if it's the same organization which he is describing as secular, he should find out. They were recommending the imposition of Sharia law.